Hey guys, there's 3 people in here. Yay, that's great. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I was reading this thing online. I'm gonna look for a grave really quickly. I'm not. I don't. Well, let's. Well, okay. So we have. All right. So how should I do this? It's not a. It's not. There's not a lot of graves, and the cemetery's not that big. I'm basically right now. I'm waiting for this dude to message me back, and which he just did like 3 minutes ago. Because I'm either I don't know where I'm going. I do know that I need to like settle down somewhere for a week and just kind of relax. Um, Let me see what this guy says. Ugh. Okay. So I'm basically waiting for someone to message me back to let me know when I can go see the trailer they're selling. I don't know if there's a problem with the title or whatever, but yeah. So let's see what he says. If he says I can come and look at it, then I'm gonna head out there. It's actually a trailer that it looks like I might be able to use. At least I'll be able to. Well, I have to go see it in person. I just wanted to go see it in person. And anyways, I was even thinking about going out there anyway. So, all right. Anyways, blah blah blah, guys. What is going on? What is up? Kathy Gogo, Shamay, Mig, and then we got 3 lurkers. So it's Kathy, Shamay, Mimig, and then three lurking people that don't want to say anything. We got 3 lurkers. They're from the lurer center, the luring center, the luring center. Got some lurers in here. Oh, there's okay. Oh, okay. Juanita Mayo's in the building. What's up? Okay, so of course, guys, I'm not going to tell you who or what this story is until we find them. Per usual. Even though there's only 9 people in here. Some of them don't want to speak. So I drank last night, right? I feel like I'm so fat and bloated, which you can see. You can tell on my videos I'm fat is when my face when I look really young. I hate that. I hate when I look young because that means that like I'm fat. But then when I lose weight, then I look old. Oh well. But anyways, I should have changed my shoes because I'm only wearing my running shoes, and if I wear running shoes in the cemetery too long, I usually like my foot gets sprained. I don't know why. So I had to buy those Hova shoes. They were like $200. I was like $200 for shoes. That's ridiculous. But I need a rant really quickly, and I don't have anybody to rant to because I don't have any friends. Man, so that dude that I've been helping, my homeboy, right, that got deported down to Mexico, dude, I didn't like, yeah, how do I, dude, I'm giving this dude every opportunity to try to get that channel going, and he ain't doing nothing. And I'm like, dude, if you think I'm gonna just keep paying you for you to do nothing, I'm like, nah, bro. So actually, I think what I'm gonna start doing is, I'm gonna have to start, because I'm just giving him money just to barely survive, right? And then I throw his wife a couple dollars to help me with some stuff, right? And she's helped me out tremendously. That's the only reason why I haven't told him to go buzz off, is because his wife helps me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to tell that yeah, that guy, yeah, he's gonna. I'm not. I think after the next following month, yeah, things are gonna have to change because he's doing nothing, and I'm like, dude, like find me some people that want to interview with me, and then if I think their story is crazy, then I'll just kind of do the story myself instead of recording them and playing the audio. I'll just do a vlog, and yeah, I don't know. Sheila, what is going on? How we doing? Dude, like, dude, I swear to God, like, I told him, because his wife speaks absolutely no English, right? And, and I told him, I said, bro, like, your wife isn't, I've never spoken to her, but, but I got her an iPhone, like, it was like as a gift for, like, helping me. She kind of needed it because her phone was so trash. Like, because in Mexico where they're at, right? In Mexico, like, dude, they live in like the worst part of Mexico you can live in, right? They live like in Chiapas, which is like down by the border with Guatemala. The wife speaks absolutely no English, has never lived anywhere outside of their little tiny town, right? So, dude, I bought her it's like okay, Mexico, there's a reason why Mexicans and people that come through Mexico try to get to this country. Mexico is a crap hole, okay? I don't care if you're from Mexico and you're offended, go be offended. I can care less. There's a reason why people want to get the hell out of there. You cannot mail used electronics to Mexico. You can't mail like stuff, like gifts. Like if I had a gift, no. That's a socialistic piece of crap country. I tried to mail him an iPhone, right? Like in the summer, and it came back to me like 2 months later. They wouldn't take it. So I had to, for me to get that guy an iPhone was like, I had to, like, when I was in LA, I bought him an iPhone, and then I gave him like an old Android to use because I knew he was gonna need it. I wanted to get him a third phone, but his friend is a piece of crap and refused to take a third phone. He's like, I can only take this because his friend is an a-hole. So he got an iPhone, right? So I asked him if his wife wanted to do some stuff for me, like I'll throw her a few bucks, and she's like, yeah. So I had her doing some stuff for me, but she wasn't able to do it properly because her phone was really, really slow, and like she had like a piece of crap Chinese phone. I bought her, and mind you guys, I can't just send her a phone. I can't. And I had a bunch of stuff to give him anyways. So I mailed, like, it cost me like $150. I mailed him a bunch of stuff, right, that he could use, like if you wanted to start a YouTube channel. I sent him some shoes. I sent his kids a couple things. And then I mailed it to the guy, and then the guy brought it to bro, I bought her a plane ticket to fly from Chiapas to Tijuana to meet the guy. And then I got her dude, all this stuff that I'm trying to do for them, right? All this stuff I'm trying to do for them, right? And like, dude, like he's done nothing. And I'm like, bro, like I almost cussed him out right now. I was like, dude, I'm like kind of fed up with you right now. And the only reason why I told him that I didn't tell him to F off right now is because, first of all, I would give him 3 months, I'm like the next time I told him I'll call him next week. So it's basically gonna be 3 months. I'm like, bro, you got 3 months, dude. You got 3 months. You're done after that, kid. Like, and your wife is done. I can't, you guys are not gonna be sucking off my teat and think that everything is okay. Let me tell you something. If his wife spoke English, oh my God, I could hire her forever. Because I don't got to pay her very much because they don't need very much. They're in a really poor country. Dude, even if the wife went to go work at Walmart, I'm still paying her way more. Because the jobs don't pay anything over there. So I'm like, well, just, I wish he spoke English, man. I really wish he spoke English. That would be, man. Dude, if she spoke English, and she's not a stupid person. I mean, she doesn't speak English. I was like, bro, you should really tell her to go to school to speak English. That would really, really help her out. Man, yeah, what a shame. What a shame. And like, he is like, dude, I'm like, bro, this guy is so brain dead, right? I'm just like, dude, what the hell? Let me see if this guy messaged me yet. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know what to do with that, dude. Like, because I told him, because this is my fault. I told him, like, dude, why don't you quit your job, and then I'll pay you what you were making at your job, and then that way you don't have to work, and then we could just get the prison channel going. And nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Nothing. And I'm like, dude, like, man, nothing. He wasn't getting anybody to record. And I'm like, dude, you're that like right now, the prison channel, like, the one that I made, it's like, I don't believe I'm ever going to like really take it seriously ever again, because I can't do it. And he's like the reason why. It's because he just can't understand. And I'm like, dude. And I told him straight up, I said, listen, bro, I said, you don't have to pay them anything. I said, you can just tell them, I'll put you on TikTok if you tell me a story. And, like, bro, I said, dude, if you take this seriously, I said, your channel will be monetized. And I said, bro, you can make $1,000 a month. Like, no problem. Like, if he made $1,000 a month, that would be like $1,000 a month over there. He would be able to like move to like a decent city and just be like live okay. Like, he can take care of his family, and for $1,000 a month he's good. But he'll make more than that, because the ball will keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. I told him, I said, bro, find me some people to interview. I'm in Nevada. I'll be here for like 4 to 6 weeks. Guess how many people he got me? None. And, I'm the kind of dude, like, you can screw me around and I'm not going to say anything. You can screw me around. I'm not going to say anything. You can screw me around. I'm not going to say anything. But when I had enough, I'm going to blow up at you. And I try not to like blow up at him. I did a little bit. But that's how I am. I'm like, you can be a douchebag, yeah, go ahead. I'll just sit back and that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. And after that's said and done, I'm like, okay, cool, man. I like, bro, you don't have a job. You don't do anything. You and your wife, I'm supporting you guys, and I'm not bragging. It's not like I give them a lot of money, but they don't need a lot of money to live. But I'm like, bro, like, I support, like, I'm like, and it's not like you guys don't do anything for me. I'm like, well, your wife is, but you're not. Like, your wife is good. As a matter of fact, I was like gonna give her a raise. I mean, she's gonna have to, for the raise, she's gonna have to like do a little bit, like, all right, start doing this now, start doing that now. But man, dude, you talk about somebody who, he got, listen, he got deported, he committed a crime, okay, all right, hey, it wasn't a bad crime, and he's not a bad person. If he was a bad person, I would have even talked to him. And he helped me out. He let me stay with him when I didn't have a place to stay in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I gave him money before, even when I wasn't making YouTube money and I was just washing dishes, I'd give him money here, give him money there. And then we lost touch. And then I was trying to find him. I don't know what happened to him. And then I'm like, man, I was thinking with the prison, I was like, man, I wish I knew where that dude Ronald was. Like, I could really use his help. And then he hits me up like in June or in May. I think in May or April or May. He's like, hey man, where you been at? I was like, where have you been at? And then nothing, like nothing. And like it's like dude, the excuses need to stop, bro. Like, you can't be making an excuse forever. Like, bro, like, yeah, I know, you know, he doesn't know like social media, he doesn't know the internet. Bro, you got an iPhone now. Bro, you got a better phone than a lot of people do in this country. And you're telling me that like you like yeah, I gotta figure out because yeah, he's gonna have to start doing something. He's gonna have to do. I think after that, I think I'm gonna pay him one more month because I just paid him yesterday. I think I'm gonna pay one more month, and then after that, you know, his pay is gonna be dependent on how many people he sends my way. That's it. That's it. And the thing that sucks, the thing that's messed up is I told him, I said, listen, I said, you know, like, bro, like, I'll pay them just to, you know, just to get the inside scoop on the story. And then I'll save it for a future when I go to what area that the crime occurred in. And I said, you record them. You don't have to do anything. Just record them, use the recording. And then we'll just do it like that. And I won't do every story that you record, but I'll just help you out in that way. Nothing. So I don't know. Oh my God. I don't know, guys. I'm frustrated. Sorry, guys. Well. I am. Yeah, I think, I don't know, man. I'm just, sorry, guys. Let me see what this guy said. All right, I'm gonna go look at that guy's trailer. He actually responded. Wow, that's crazy. Let me see how long it's gonna take me to get there. And the great thing is he's not even that far. Oh, 45 minutes. Okay, cool. Let me tell him I'll be there in about an hour. Oh my God. So now I gotta go deal with this guy. He says he doesn't have a title, but he has the manufacturer certificate of origin. So he would have to go with me to the tag place to get it put in my name, if they can even do that, before I would buy it. But it looks like something that I could, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, but I'm leaving here, guys. I'm leaving here. Okay. All right, calm down, guys. Calm down. All right, so let's see if we can find this grave really quick. What's a month's pay for this guy? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not paying him very much. He was only making what, like $12 a day at his job. I was like, dude, I'll pay you that. I'll pay you that for the month, and then I'll pay for all the interviews. That's not, and your wife, I'll give her the same. And I'll pay for all the interviews, and I like sent them all this stuff, and I pay their the phone bill. And I would pay the girl's phone bill too, but I should have got the damn phone. I messed up. I should have. Yeah, I was supposed to be paying her phone bill too, and I think I sent her the wrong kind of phone, but she didn't care because her SIM card works just fine in the phone. So now they have internet, and I said, dude, I'll pay for all of the interviews, every one of them, and I did pay here and paid there, and then I was just like, dude, like why, like bro, like you're not doing what I said you need to do to. And the thing that sucks, right? Because it's not the money. I'm not paying very much, but listen, I got other things doing like that. That adds up. Trust me, money adds up. And on top of all this, I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. I'm hungry. No, today's the first day of my diet. It's so funny. If I would have never went to Las Vegas, like and this sounds like kind of messed up, but if my friend's kid never died, I wish he didn't die. He was a really good guy. That's what sucks is when he was a very, very nice dude, man. And I feel very terrible, man, because I was supposed to fly him out to where I was to hang out. You know what I mean? Because she was like, yeah, Nick's kind of having like depression issues, and like I had it planned out where I was gonna fly him to like a weird part of the country and do some vlogs with him where he's just like, what the hell? Like I was like, either I'm gonna fly him to New York or I'm gonna fly him to Pittsburgh, and then we're gonna do like a little road trip down through West Virginia. And because he's like a big Samoan dude, right? Like he's like Hawaiian, but he looks Samoan. So it'd be funny just to see him in West Virginia and nobody looks like him. So they're gonna be like, what the hell with this big dude, this big Hawaiian guy? And he was one of the nicest guys, man. I even when I kind of talk about it, I get upset because like I feel terrible that I didn't get to do that. You know what I mean? So very good dude. His mother, very good friend of mine. I've known her since I moved to Las Vegas, and her family, very good people. They're very, very tight. Hawaiians, like Islanders, Samoans, Fijians, they're very family oriented. I mean, I guess most foreign cultures are. Americans, not so much. I don't know why that is, but yeah, man, just excellent people, a great mom. And yeah, like, let me tell you, like, I don't associate with scumbags. That's one thing I do not do. I don't know people who are just not good people. Now, all my friends, some of them might, have issues here and there, but they're good. I don't deal with scumbags. But just a little bit frustrated, guys. I'm just a little frustrated. That's all, guys. That's all. That is all, guys. Yeah, no, they most definitely are. We didn't find the grave, but you know what? I didn't really look hard, so I know they're here. And the story's kind of involved. It involves like multiple locations, like around like in Arkansas too. So it'd be like a video I got to travel for. Or I could just do it like Fascinating Graveyard, probably just Fascinating Graveyard, and I could just tell the story and I don't have to go there. Probably would do that. He had a heart attack. He got really, really, really big. I didn't know, because last time I seen him, he's about 5'10". He weighs about 280, 275. He's just not. You wouldn't call him fat. He's just big. It's like everything was big. Samoans are big people. You very rarely see a small or skinny Samoan or Hawaiian like Islander. That's just but he gained a lot of weight. He was over 400 pounds because he was just depressed and not taking care of himself, and he more than likely probably had a heart attack. I don't want to ask his mom, because it's, I can't, I mean, I think she knew, like, because, he did have like a heart defect when he was born. I think he had like a hole in his heart or a heart murmur or something like that. And then being that heavy, you know, yeah. So he died in his sleep. And, that saying, dying in your sleep, and people are like, how do you die in your sleep? But his brother said when he seen him, he looked like he was sleeping. Like, he looked like that's how he sleeps. But he was dead. So could be sleep apnea, maybe. I mean, I don't think he had sleep apnea, but I don't know. Yeah, but I feel very bad. Like, I was really, I felt bad for him, and I also felt bad for Camel Dave, because we were gonna do that vlog, like, and then he died, and I found out when Shemay told me he died, I was like, oh my God. Ugh. That is one of the videos that I didn't get to do, that I really, that I'm just kind of sad it didn't happen, that he died. And, because if you guys don't know who Camel Dave was like, he would just like talk about people that lived in their vehicles, you know what I mean? And he would talk about, he talked about me a little bit. He talked more about Adam the Woo and then his stupid friends. And he actually met Adam the Woo, which was funny. That it was cool because, people would say like, oh, he's a troll. I'm like, dude, Dave, he's a troll, dude. If he's a troll, you don't want to see what a real troll is, because you would have nightmares. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I didn't find the marker. I guess I just wasn't really looking very hard, but yeah, I'm just like frustrated, man. Yeah. But and also I'm gonna do a video in my van on the BB channel. So I'm not doing the I was supposed to do the t-shirt contest thing. Now it's canceled because somebody doesn't want their picture shown, and I'm just like, dude, you suck. I don't even want to. And then plus, like, a lot of some of them that I didn't get their pictures, I don't know where their pictures are at, and I'm just like, you know what? But yeah, whatever. So no pictures, no nothing. But I will give away my towel after I wash it. Who wants my towel? Does anybody want my towel? But yeah, that sucked. That sucked. Okay. Blah blah blah. He most certainly did. Yeah, no, I mean, it's because of Camo Dave that when I would have like 12, 13 people on live stream, then I started getting 25 people and 27 people, because they would watch me because drink and say something stupid, and he most certainly did. And I wish he didn't die, because because when I was talking to him on the phone about like doing a collab, he goes, oh man, I don't know, your content, that's just not my style, like doing like murder stuff. But he said he would do it. He's like, I'll do it, but that's not my, And I said, bro, just act like yourself. And we didn't have a story planned. We were just gonna take like a little road trip to anywhere, or maybe, because I would have loved to have done a Dark Side of DC with him as like because he had such like a he was mild mannered. You know what I mean? He wasn't like out there or anything like that. He was actually, when it came to his own personal life, he was a pretty private guy. But I just would have loved to have just the interactions, and I do like doing, that's why I like doing videos like with like Mobile Instinct, which I gotta edit that video. We did a video like about 2 years ago or a year ago, and then I lost the video, and then I found it. So I'm gonna put that video up probably next week. But I like doing a video where we just kind of banter back and forth, just like, yeah, okay, well, blah, blah, blah. It's just like a nice change of pace, All right, I gotta start walking to my van. I'm just walking in circles right now. Well, I know you do want my towel, Juanita, but this is gonna be, I have to figure out how to give away my towel because this towel has sentimental value to me. This towel and me have been through thick and thin. You know what I mean? Thick and thin. I'll have to come back to this cemetery later because I'm probably thinking this is gonna be a fascinating graveyard video. And I need to find this grave because I want to do the story. I don't think I'm gonna want to like go to each location because there was like several murders involved in this story, and plus I don't have my cemetery shoes on, so I don't want to turn my foot where I'll be hobbling because today is the first day of my 10-week diet or my everyday diet or something. I don't know. But I don't, yeah, from now on, like for the next 10 weeks, I'm only going to be drinking on Saturdays. Either that or none at all. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I got to figure out what to do with the towel. But anyways, guys, thanks for listening to me rant. Yeah, Go. I still got to do that video of that bag you gave me. I still have it. I had the video. I was going to do the video in the hotel room and I couldn't find my selfie stick. I got to get that out and I got to start using what you gave me. So, and then, so for the next, for January and February and maybe March, I'll probably be anywhere in Texas or, Eastern New Mexico, Oklahoma, maybe Arkansas. But my goal is to get to North Carolina, hopefully by the end of April. All right, guys, I'll catch up with you later. Just a little annoyed, that's all. Anyways, with you. Peace out.